The gospel entertainment industry is one of the leading Christian industries that have played a major role in transforming the lives, winning souls, changing families, and the nations through music. Most of the gospel artists have carried on concerts, events to entertain the audience through the gospel music, mostly the youths. Keris Eroch, an international gospel events organizer in the industry, says gospel artists have adopted to performing at secular concerts with the aim of gaining popularity, and others fail to fulfill the mission of changing the lives and rather start chasing after the money, which has lowered the industry standards.
But secondly, I can't insist enough the importance of if you're a gospel artist, you actually need to be under a church. You need to be under a covering, a pastor who knows where you are, what you do, who you are, because people will go to perform in secular events and maybe their weakness is beer. So you go to perform in a place where girls are shaking and your weakness are ladies, so you'll automatically fall. So it's important to know yourself and also be under a covering, a pastor or a church. Yeah.
Keris noted that even the churches need to first know which kinds of musicians come to perform in their churches, since most of them are non-spiritually minded.
In Kenya, you can't do that, so I'm even shocked. I believe stepping on a church altar, that's totally different thing. That one, someone who's not saved or who hasn't accepted Christ, there should be limitations about that. But that one only falls under the pastor's mandate.
The managing director of Power FM, a gospel radio station in Kampala, Belinda Katende, noted that the generation of the youths in our country is focusing more on the secular world in their lifestyle, and it is upon the artists to mold them through the songs which lead them to seek for a relationship with God.
Like one of our artists mentioned during the press conference, music is a very powerful tool. Now, I used to be really into secular music, but when I gave my life to Christ, I transformed that into the gospel music, and I dug deep into it to get to know more about it, the genres, the artists and all that. One of the things the youth don't know much about gospel music. Sometimes you'll play a Christian song that is really so cool and funky. People will ask, is that really gospel? Yeah, but it actually is. Yeah, so we want to enlighten the youth about the variety that there is in gospel music. If you're a hip hop fan, if you're a jazz fan, whatever it is that you prefer, there's something for you in gospel.
She also called upon the believers to embrace, love and support the gospel music, saying it is life.
It helps them grow. And if I was speaking to the audience, like the listener, I would say be open to new things, explore. There's so much more than what you see at face value. And once you do, you will realize, because we have many people who call us on Power FM saying that before I started listening to you guys, I didn't think Christian music was fun at all. So be open to exploring the world of gospel music.
Some of the international gospel artists Church of Uganda Family TV interacted with from UK, Kenya, Tanzania encouraged the youths to engage into spiritual activities that will change their lives. They also called upon the gospel artists in Uganda to use the platforms given to them and build up their talents when it comes to the ministry.
All the time. And to every young person listening, there's no better time to follow Jesus than now. Don't wait till you get, sometimes we say when I get older, when I live my life, then I'll follow Jesus. It's like, nah. The enemy is a lot more clever than that. The enemy wants to keep us in a lifestyle of sin, in a lifestyle where we're just doing other things apart from following God. So start today for the betterment of your tomorrow and follow Jesus, man.